Bingus? I'm gonna give peeps a moment to file in. I'm gonna grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
You see, look. The lighting for you is so good. And then the lighting for me is like... that. Talking about our 4th of July sparkler pictures from this morning.
The 4th of July is a scam. The American dream is dead on arrival. We exchanged one form of fascism for another. All right. Since Kim bought the other room, I'll probably go in there with him.
You gonna share a room with Kim?
No, I just wanted to see if there was some stuff we could get from doing it. Maybe she's out of the shower now.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick... He doesn't like where this is going.
She's been quiet for a while now. Let's take a look at our notebook. Okay, so they still haven't shown up, the Union guys. I already did that one. Oh, wait. I have to pay him for my room tonight? Bro, I just gave you 130. You're not. You want to take another fucking 20?
Can I help you?
No, see here.
Pass to you and the damage.
It doesn't give me the option to pay him.
Yeah, right.
I think he was saying. I
Scarlet?
think he was saying it starts tomorrow. Hey, Scarlet. It's a Sunday friend. I'm so happy we have another Sunday friend.
Sunday friend.
Fucking Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's always Kuno, never I.
Kuno the trying to get Kuno.
The boy...
Watch out! Help! Help! He's got the Kuno hair! Help! Escalate! Pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody!
How did we get here? How?
No!
The nearly psychopath.
Help!
He's having...
He's flashing! No!
This is...
Help! The pig's stabbing him! Kuno can't speak!
Damn. Still can't punch the stupid fucking kid.
You
Hope you
didn't
feel
shut
better.
him down. Your fat
It's
fist...
all good. You're always welcome in our Discord. Obviously, you're a
I'm
good
chronically
friend.
ill, I get it.
Oh my god, wait. Scarlet. You weren't, like, there for it. Did you even know that there was, like, a tissy with you-know-who, like, a week or two ago? Did you even get to see that? You might have saw me post a video called "Vaping Isn't the Reason You're a Piece of Shit," and it was about that. Yeah.
I was high from that all freaking night.
I know.
I am super lightweight.
Yeah, so the short of it is that you-know-who wanted to say sorry and, like, come around again. And then we were like, hey, if you want to be here, you have to actually be respectful of the people here. And I think what really upset them is I told them that this wasn't their community anymore, so they had to treat people with respect. So they, like, immediately left. And then they, like, 2 days later posted a video where they were like, actually, I'm not sorry anymore. I'm not gonna conform myself for you guys. And blah, 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 blah. And it's like, we're not asking you to change who you are. We're just asking you to be accountable and respect the other people around you. Right? Yeah, and then they went on a banning spree and was like, anyone in our server can't be in their server. So it's so silly. I realized you're probably not even in the know on that. Right. Like, the crazy thing to me is they made their video trying to say sorry, and someone who's not in our community at all, someone that was like in just like watching their stuff, was like, so can I come back too? And they were like, yeah. And then, like, again, 2 days later, they made their video where they're like, I'm not sorry anymore. And literally spent, like, at least a whole 2 minutes of their video just lambasting this random guy who they told to come back for being there.
It is exhausting. It's
absolutely.
Like middle school back and forth bullshit drama.
It's like literal, like, bullying and manipulation. And I called it out for what it was.
Right.
Right, no, literally. So that happened, and we're just kind of moving past it.
Hi, Nesorian.
Hello, Nesorian. Like, I'm not gonna let that shit bother me. I'm living my life.
I didn't believe it for a fucking second.
None of us did, but we wanted to give them a fair chance to do better. And they just were like, no. Actually, I'd rather revel in my own shit. Thank you.
The corpse looks at you. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. The smell is repulsive.
Right? It's very creepy.
Also, if they want to apologize, if they really want to apologize, which they don't. I'm still waiting for an apology on how they reacted to our engagement.
Your body curls and pushes it out.
But they like to pretend that I don't exist.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Yeah. You can always take the space you need for yourself. I'm always happy to see you here as one of our little Sunday friends.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Yeah, no problem. Of course. We encourage healthy coping mechanisms for mental health problems.
And physical.
Yeah, all of them.
Health in general is important.
Yeah. It's important to take care of your health and take care of yourself first and foremost.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure. I'm done with them. go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Thank you. Let's go to tools. Grab my bag. Oh. Modify the goo.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I still think it's crazy that lady gave us the full, like, caboodle. I guess we should go talk to Everett. Let's talk to this man.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like men? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
That's what the ruling class wants.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks.
Case of strike, press button behind guard. I feel like some of these things I actually might not have noticed before. Yeah, look, I didn't even take this. Postcard. I'm so happy I figured out this button. Magnesium.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork laying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
My lip is feeling less bloated. We got home from the fireworks last night, and Una came up and immediately popped me in the lip. Busted my lip open. Like, literally the moment I got through the door. So I get home,
She was
and I'm drunk. She was a little wound up, probably because of all the noises.
Yeah.
But I got home drunk, and I'm chilling, and then dog went whoop and just poop right through my lip. I immediately tasted the blood.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two
Silly
kinds
baby.
of transactions stand out. Materials coming into
She's on my
Revachol from
feet
the
right
outside
now.
world.
Her
From
She just
Windy,
stretched to be
Grad,
on mine, too.
and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron,
I
Coal
wish you could
City,
see how,
La Delta,
like,
and
her
Jamrock
little
are
face
listed
looks right
among the
now.
many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Morphonia. So nice to have you. I really
drawer
hate this
slides
fucking
shut
auto-translate,
smoothly.
translating everything. Literally anything and everything. We should try and, like, get it to translate the weirdest things we can.
The file cabinet stands steady
Indirectly.
as ever. Look how blurry all the lines
Actually, I'll read it. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk focusing through
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing. You are a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there? Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not in...
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note
Wonderland.
stuck on the side of the drawer.
Haha, love that. I don't know how I would say that. What? Oh, you're not trying to hand me something?
I'm just trying to get Una to look at me.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
I don't have anything in my hands, honey.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Everard's shoes.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
No, it's not a list of errands for Everard. Oh wait, actually, I guess it is technically a list of errands for Everard, but it's a list of
one of his aides
giving
must
to
have left
Leo.
it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Borscht is like a type of soup, I think.
The drawer slides
That's
shut
what, like,
smoothly.
Chowder used to make that a lot.
Hmm.
They'd make their borscht. Hi, baby!
Just sniff it, snort.
This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. Little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residents. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Scourge, welcome back. Yo, Scourge translates to "they are charging." They are charging. Why won't you greet me? Just say "Yo, Scourge." Please, they are charging. They are charging. Please, just say hi. I just want to feel like acknowledged. They are charging. They are loading. I know, she's a precious baby.
You're back before the color.
Do you have any new dialogue?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing. Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Boar dogs. makes it the... Who makes it at the Whirling? Something is off about this place. I'm going to look into it.
I posted a picture of Una.
Oh, the
What her
Whirling's
little
good.
face looked like
He
while
makes
she's
it.
laying down
Them
here.
is always talking with
In
Mr.
the
Manana
Discord.
in that weird language
Okay.
and laughing together.
There's a picture
he
of
doesn't
Una
speak
in the
what we
Discord
speak.
if anyone
He's
wants to
from
see it.
Grad.
Mr. Manana. He's from Grove. Okay.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
You got it. What you want?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time,
Did you put
since you've already sat on that chair.
Rappers down here? Because she's... Oh, actually, I don't know what that is.
That's just a piece of tape.
She really wanted it.
You really wanted the tape?
She was fighting me for it. I thought it was one of your, like, rappers, and she was smelling the meat, but apparently she just wants glue.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
I can lie.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Fuck
Now
this
let's
toad.
get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
You said the lynching and the
By
strikes
now,
earlier.
I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
God damn.
You're back?
Yeah.
I'm having a similar issue.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Are you gonna give me my gun?
One
to
of them
kill
got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we
Wow,
dock
you just
workers are not
ignored
pushovers.
Kim.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
2 weeks paid leave? Do you know who else had 2 weeks of paid leave? Renee. That guy who was going playing ball. He was like, I didn't see anything. I've been on 2 weeks of paid leave since the day before that. But that was the day before. So like it's kinda
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Or maybe he just had a week of paid leave. Actually, I guess they didn't even say paid.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company, after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
That does sound quite unlikely, yes. The big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal.
Oh, we already spoke to him too.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Okay. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders.
Keeps ignoring Kim.
I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You're supposed to help me with my gun.
Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, This is another move. Don't take it.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything
What a
else?
dickhead.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here.
You said you had information about my gun.
Right open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm more left than you are.
Where are you politically right now? In your statistics. I think there's a place you can check. I'm not sure where because it's been a long time.
Oh, I have like 3 different skill points I could hand out right now.
Composure.
Composure?
I saw a check like that earlier.
Gotta keep up my drama. Oh, I didn't think that would do revert all of that. I'm gonna hold on to it quick.
It's not menu. I thought there was a...
Oh, I have to actually... I thought I did. I thought that I've been internalizing these. Oh my god, this whole time I haven't been. I thought I was already doing this. Ugh. This takes away from my visual calculus? No. No. Alright, we'll just keep it like this for now. I thought that I've been studying this stuff. Bro. Better late than never, yeah. Oh, she became the firebrand, yeah.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
He feels the need to specify.
Right.
Yeah, Kim, what do you think of this? You keep getting
It
ignored.
depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's.
You said
and
that
maybe
last
even
time,
help you figure
motherfucker.
out who's behind this killing. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin A's. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Kuno doesn't want to be on roller skates. Kuno wants to be on fucking electric whatsamabups. Kuno wants to ride the dragon, not ride roller skates.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some
Kuno
old
would
houses
punch
around.
Frogman in his
Most
stupid
people
frog
have
face.
already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place.
What's
You'll
Healy's
find
and
it. I trust
narcotic?
your detective skills, Harry.
Oh, what did I miss? I forgot to internalize the skills. I thought that I had been the whole time, but I was not.
Kind of like a research type mechanism.
They
Right.
are just gonna have to deal with the
I literally would have been
construction
done
noise for
most
6
of them by
months,
now.
and then they'll be living
If
like
I
kings.
started them when I
Right next
thought
to
I
a
did.
fancy new youth centre designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martin A's. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's
Why is
perfectly
Winston
okay to
Churchill
share
talking
anything
to
we
this
discuss
gay
here
couple?
with this
Because
Joyce.
it's funny.
This is a completely
Mr.
transparent
Dookie,
organization.
Mrs. Lapuki.
No. Oh, maybe.
Dookie, Mrs. Lapuki, yeah. Mr. Dookie, Mrs. Lapuki.
What?
So nice, very nice to meet you.
Should become one of our
I have
Sunday
no
friends.
interest
Yeah,
in
are
what
you
she
a
is
Sunday
doing,
friend or are you
but
a
I
Sunday
myself
enemy?
have nothing to hide.
Sunday
Your
enemy.
business is your business,
You never
and I
know.
respect your
We have at
privacy.
least one Sunday
Just
enemy.
remember,
At least one.
none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
Oh wait. Do you think
Tell her
we're the
about
gay couple
everything.
or is
Their
this
heart
the
doesn't
gay
mind.
couple? Are they?
I
the
thought
gay
they were
couple?
talking about them.
Oh, you know what? That kind of makes sense. For a moment, I thought they were talking about us.
We are a gay couple.
We are a gay couple.
It
You know, it
is
could really
rather
go any number
interesting
of
to
different
tell
ways.
people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Yeah, I figured you were.
See you soon, Debarger. Just kidding. But not too much.
I'm very well aware of the Harry Kim shipping.
Yeah. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, they're basically brothers. They said they're half brothers.
It was not real.
You never know.
It wasn't.
You never know.
No.
We need a blood test.
They're not brothers.
We need a blood test. Okay.
Ooh. Ow, my back.
Now we go back to the body. So, are you Dookie, like the dog from Johnny Test? Is that where your name comes from? Where did you come up with Dookie Miss Lapookie? It rolls off the tongue real nice. Yeah, kind of.
I can see it.
Could be a power bottom, you never know.
Like a bunch of different lines. It's still a small handful, but basically what I use for each platform depends on how I feel when I make the account.
I try to keep things very uniform.
Most of my art stuff is all under the same username. And then my personal socials tend to vary, and my gaming accounts are different. Also, my Google account is not
There
a name
he
that I
still
use
is,
on any
looking
other thing.
right through you with his white eyes. The body
The one that I
below
comment
is entirely
on your
dedicated.
videos with. I don't use that user name for anything else.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is intact. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears.
Bullshit.
There he still is. The ammonia only.
Doogie, have you seen our dog?
Yeah, we have a doggy. Her name is Buna.
There he still is,
And
looking
three kitties.
right through you with his white eyes. The ammonia only makes it worse.
She's laying right here. She doesn't want me to brush her hair. So I got up. I got my hair
There
brushed.
he still is,
Do it.
looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all the ammonia only.
Betrayed by ammonia. Yeah, pretty much.
There he still is. The ammonia. There he still is, looking right. The ammonia only makes. There he still is. The ammonia.
Are you just gonna do this over and over again?
I am a very patient person.
Yeah?
There he still is, looking. The ammonia
What's
only.
the-
The second time, not so much.
I didn't see what
When
the
the vomiting is done, your
was.
cheeks are wet with
17%.
tears.
Ugh. Ew. I don't like mouth and food sounds.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly.
There he still is, looking right. The ammonia.
It's like a 1 in 5 chance.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye. The ammonia only. There he still is. The ammonia only make.
One in 5,000? Maybe. Maybe.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes. There he still is,
What do you
looking.
mean?
The ammonia only makes it
What do you mean you don't have a choice?
Choice.
There he
We
still
lost
is. Look, the ammonia only makes
We
it
lost
worse.
Kiki.
The combination forces
I think
tears
it
out
was
of
the
your
Johnny Test
guts.
comment.
You managed to keep it in once.
Maybe it was you just like
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Spooky Miss Lapuki.
doing your quicksand.
No. Fine then, we'll come back to it later. True.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the old men are gone.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments
Clothes are very
made from
important.
weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist. They itch like hell,
Like the
like an itch pit
Evil
in hell.
fabric.
the
All
what's
natural
that? Oh,
materials.
the horrible necktie.
See? Real wool, 100% skin friendly, and they're yours for only 2
I want to
riyal.
buy those itchy pants.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for
Mega
you.
secret spy.
I'll let you have them for 2 riyal and 50 cents.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Shades of self-destruction.
Oh.
That's kind of tempting.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils.
Dramatic.
A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant.
Feel
These
like I
will
ran
definitely
into
keep
this
your
guy
eyes
on my
safe
playthrough.
and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And
I hope not.
you don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Hey, you know what?
Sporty and practical, officer.
There's no downside to
Good job,
that one.
Good
Fuck it, I'm
starter
buying
pair,
those too.
officer. And when you're...
It's okay.
What do your normal glasses give
Visual calculus, but
you?
less
And
drama.
minus drama.
Let's go. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Malformed frog, let's go. A helpline of the company that controls the drawbridge. Blade Runner feel. I heard that.
Got gloves.
I got more gloves. Eric, can you hear me, buddy? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Let's go inside. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Some kind of machine. An antique kind of register. Mostly military wear, but with a few more eccentric fashions throughout.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order. It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say. Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back. Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Question.
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and awakened watch.
Franco-Nigerian Knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, time ago. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This is what the Loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, Royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Whose bitch it made me. That's crazy.
Maybe.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Really like the different voices in the game. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points at the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Okie dokie.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
I don't know.
This is you.
I wonder
Golden
if
orange.
It's
A
like
sunset
in your
suite.
inventory now?
Just make sure it works
That
before
might
you
open
buy
up
it.
new dialogue options at some point.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel format, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real. If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities. I do appreciate it. It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
His what shop?
What can I do for you?
He said that weird. Are you okay? Eepy? It's okay. We're like almost at an hour mark anyway.
His courtesy is not
I
insincere,
like had a couple
but
little
he
like
prefers being alone with his
twitchy
projector,
things.
just
He
watching the
really-
movement of light across the walls of the shop.
So I don't know if that has.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People, as you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained. doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Her. That's a lead.
And it says we
You.
pawned.
The
Yeah.
lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
I sold.
You...
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Damn.
Then I agreed to take it. 15 real.
Actually,
The
I think I
lieutenant
did run
looks
into
from
this
you to
guy
Roy,
too
and then
during my
back to you.
because I remember
It's clear
this.
that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
So some crazy lady who calls herself a pig has my gun.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
She must be one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
My apologies, officer, but
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now.
maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Of course.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes, guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Damn.
Oh.
You wants to talk.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning.
Is this the point where Kim would be like, hey, let's go to bed? I'm gonna go to my room, and then I'm like, oh, my poor ass can't afford my room. Guess I'll sleep on a bench.
It is in your inventory.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Item. It says the plastic headless fawn rider sits atop his equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous fawn cap from which he lost his head. The head is not included. Okay, I guess it's time to go rest.
Is it time for us to rest too?
Yeah.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
He's gonna confess.
He gets down on one
The
one
air
knee.
outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
You make
Then,
good progress.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically. I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool
You're
with
in
that
love.
cigarette.
We're in love.
How did you get
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes. Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebashul Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebashul. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal. Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. That's an improbability, perhaps even impossibility. Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
He's from 41, isn't he? We're like 57.
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in the precinct.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain the order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me. Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something ominous.
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Oh, do you think that statue said Day, as in Dolores Day, not DEI? Because we saw that statue earlier that just said DEI.
Yeah.
And I was like, what does DEI have to do with this? Yeah, Dolores Day.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Okay.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me. Do you?
Which one are you picking?
I gotta read them.
Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. And they've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois
Jesus
rights.
fucking Christ, number 4 is not.
On second thought,
We're about to wrap up, Scarlet, after this conversation.
Yeah.
So have a good night. I don't know if you want to just stick around for like the tail end of it.
Last like minute.
Right, I'm not picking 4. That's fucking crazy.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy
Me too. I don't know if you noticed.
Well,
I'm like
you were so
sleeping in my
hungover
chair.
that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hangman. So we didn't even inspect the body. And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
We're both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard's.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those areas.
You don't stop me tapping his finger.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
I see.
Just
The
flirting
dying
with you.
lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too, but I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door.
Bedtime.
Some kind of superstar.
Some kind of superstar.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Price of self-delusion is -1 logic. Learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6. Suggestion raised to 6. For electrochemistry raised to 6. And for composure raised to 6. Is this just permanent now that I forget it. You do not have skill oh, okay, so I can choose to lose it to get rid of that -1 to my logic. I see. I don't want to bring that down. I don't want to bring my visual calculus down. I don't know if I want to do this either. We can try and internalize it though.
What is it?
It's the self-critique. Maybe it'll give us a little more introspection. But I don't want to bring my authority down right now. I'll consider it. Let me take a look. Right now my authority is at 4. Maybe if I level up my authority, I'll feel a little less about doing that. Electrochemistry? Yeah, that's like drugs. Every time something drug related pops up, it has to do with the electrochemistry.
You can look at the skills of read it.
Empty cassette case.
It's right there.
Go to Party Planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Okay. We're gonna save. And that will be it for the night. Thanks everyone watching. You know, feel free to hit that like button if you want to like. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you all for being here. We will be back next week. Because it's like the middle of the summer, my job's kind of like slower, so maybe I'll come back to some Dark Souls later in the week. Because I have more like free time during my week. But we'll be back with more Disco-Elysium on Sunday. Yippee! Have a good evening.
Bye.